Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today we're going to talk about two oil companies that are very interesting, especially this first one, which is basically like exploration and so forth. But let's go right into it. The first company on this list, Sintana Energy. As you can see that they've had a little bit of a thorough correction since 2024, where it used to be $1.4 and now it's a little under 40 cents. Now, why on earth is this interesting? This is a company that's an oil and gas exploration company that's more or less in South America and in Africa, so bear in mind, it's very risky. Indirect and direct interests in Uruguay, in the Orange Basin of Namibia. So it's very interesting. They are in like very high prospect areas that could potentially be massive in the future if everything goes according to plan. Bear in mind, these are high risk companies, or like this is a high risk company, I should say. The thing is, why I like Africa and like South America, lower taxes. So these companies can move quicker, save more of their money and then reinvest it, which is why I also like another company called Panoro Energy, which is a Norwegian company in Africa too. We might make a video about that too in the future. But as you can see here, they are mostly in Angola, Namibia and Uruguay. And obviously they are quite a bit off production, and or like the partners are drilling in like 2027, 2028-ish, and that's mostly there's some in Namibia, Uruguay, and so forth. So this could potentially be a very, very interesting company if everything goes according to plan. Because there's a lot of majors projects, like you can see here, Total Energy, Chevron, and Shell. So this company could be very, very promising. And I'm not currently invested in the company, but it seems very promising. But apparently on forums here in Norway, some people were hypothesizing that this is one of the companies that Rick Rule was mentioning regarding oil and gas exploration companies in risky jurisdictions, and this is the one I found which had the most thorough correction and seemed to be the highest potential upside. There were some others like Eco Atlantic, but that had rallied tremendously. So this company is an oil and gas exploration company that has had a thorough beating throughout the years. Let's go for the next one. And then the next one is Coelacanth Energy, stock ticker CEE. And obviously this is in Montney, this is in Canada, which is a natural gas producer and explorer, which apparently could have the potential for like a massive oil and gas resource. Obviously, how you can see in like initial oil in place or estimated discovered oil in place was 6.9 billion barrels, plus undiscovered oil in place was 8.3 billion barrels. So obviously that's not like the resource, but like they have the potential to discover a humongous amount of resource. Oil, so bear that in mind, that's not like the resource. And obviously, as you can see here, they basically was at the top in like the share price in 2022 when it was at $1 Canadian. Now it's been very consistent. And why I find that strange though is that they have massively increased the revenue and production since 2022. So it seems a bit strange in my opinion, but who knows? So as you can see here, when we compare 2025 and 2026, this is from the latest quarter, they produced for the first time a $3.8 million in net income this first quarter. That's very, very nice. They increased their proven producing reserves by 670% from 1.8 million barrels to 14.2 million barrels. So that's amazing. And as you can see there, in oil equivalent production, they went from 761 barrels per day, first quarter 2025. First quarter 2026, they produced 6,400 barrels of oil equivalent per day. That's a massive increase. So this is one of my, if not one of my favorite Canadian oil stocks that are not like majors or mid-sized. This is like a smaller company, but it has amazing management team. It's growing tremendously and I really like it. So bear in mind, obviously these are just my opinions. I really like these companies, but bear in mind, I am more comfortable with risk and so forth. So just bear that in mind. I hope you have thoroughly enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe and hey, goodbye.